Yeah.
I tell you, I'm so happy to be here tonight for a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons is that Jody Dancer is here with us. A wonderful lady, devoted to the sport, totally unselfish, and her and Stanley were you couldn't find two more gracious people, ever. And oh, by the way, 10 years ago when I told Stanley Dancer that no matter what happens, Stanley, when you're no longer here, we're going to try to keep your name alive. But Stanley made it easy for us because when last year, when Linda Toscano went 1-2 with the Horse of the Year, and second, Chapter 7 in market share, with stablemates, the last time that had happened was 40 years ago at Albatross and Super Bowl, when Stanley Dancer did it. I would not be here tonight without some of these names nowhere near the podium. I might be in the crowd. If I'm choosing up sides like you do when you're a kid, no matter what it is, the first person I'm taking is Moira Fanning. She's good at everything. A couple of guys who gave me a shot 30 years ago with Sportside, Jay Bergman and Steve Katz, can't forget them. And 29 years ago, a man in the crowd named Alan Gutterman, he gave me a shot to sink or swim at the Meadowlands. And I never forget that from Alan, and that was right after Bob Quigley had left the Meadowlands, another great influence. Sam McKee, well, he'll never tell you this, but I will. I've been at the Meadowlands since day one. I've seen pretty much everything there. I've never seen anyone who does more things well and more often than Sam McKee. Dave Briggs is here, and Gary Forster, the Canadian sportsman. A couple of gentlemen who fully realize that if life is indeed a pickup basketball game, they realize right away that I am a ball hog. Murray Brown, Jim Simpson, Pete Spears, and Russell Williams from Hanabushi Farms. This is what I refer to as harness racing royalty. And of course, there are other names along the way. I'll leave some out, but I can't not mention Jimmy Tactor, Marvin Katz, and Mal and Janet Burrows, people like this that help shape you into what you become. Now, I became as a teenager, I used to go visit the Hall of Fame. And I figured that, hey, just being under the same roof now, with names like John Campbell, LeChance, Dan Burstein, Del Miller, Stanley Dancer, Billy Houghton, doesn't get any better than that. So I want to thank the writers and everyone here tonight for opening the doors and allowing me to yet another visit to the Hall of Fame, this time on a personal basis. And before I leave, let me finish with one note that happened to me yesterday, and it involves two prominent owners in this business. I'm over in the South Tower, had my lunch, put the tray outside the door, and locked myself out of my room. So now I gotta go from the South Tower, I have 1.5 socks on, and a shirt that's got more than one grape juice stain. I make my way down, I turn the corner, and I'm third online to try to help me out, but the second guy in line is Frank Antonacci. So I'm in good shape here, because in case the guy doesn't believe I'm locked out of my room, I got Frank Antonacci. Then I'm second online, and in walks Adam Victor Jr. Oh, this is great, this is perfect. The gods are shining down on me. I've got two prominent owners standing there. I get to the front of the line, I tell the guy I left my key in the room, I lock myself out. He stares at me for 5 or 10 seconds, doesn't say anything. So I figure I gotta go to my two aces in the hole. I point to Antonacci and Adam Victor to back me up, and they're both standing there like this. I don't know this guy, I haven't met this guy before. I don't know what he's talking about. Welcome to Florida, Bob. Anyway, thank you everybody. Very happy to be in the Hall of Fame. Thank you very much.